Welcome back to Pyre. I'm Dear Darling, and let us lead our band of exiles to their freedom and absolution. Well, last time we successfully liberated Jodariel, and now we have very few liberation rites left to go. So really, we don't know how many more people we can liberate, and we don't know exactly who should be liberated. After the liberation of Jodariel, you find a lone minstrel back in the wagon, looking as though no such thing has just occurred this night. You think you see him tilt his head as you approach. Some words of congratulations are in order this evening, I should think, reader, and so congratulations on prevailing in the liberation rite. Surely Jodariel shall be most grateful, and a safe return unto your commonwealth ought to benefit the plan in which you all now play a part. 75%. As to your adversary of a distance, this must have been a bitter loss for them and Barker, although they must have known their chance was far from certain. Thus shall we await the next turn of the right cycle of rites. Celeste and I were to return to our respective duties for a time, as now Scribe's Gate is sealed. Whoa! Oh no, wait, hold on. That normally happens, right? When I thought that meant like liberation rights are now over because we can't go through Scribe's Gate anymore. I wait when we shall meet. When next you may yet live up to the glory of the Nightwings in the eyes of the 8 scribes, which yet shine down for us. He trails off and nods to you in his cordial manner and bids you a good rest of the evening. Book of Rites, you got a little bit more information for us? We read this one. This book cannot accompany if you should earn your freedom. It's remain here for your successors, for it is bound together inextricably with us. There is no sorcery, however, to prohibit you from spreading forth its teachings. We charge you to go forth and share what you have learned along your path. Reveal not the rites themselves nor the existence of this book. Transcend it into boundless limitations, for it cannot be transcribed. Any such attempts shall fail. Oh, weird. I wonder how that works. But whoever those who would dare to read it on the other side, under their guise of seeking wisdom, may yet lurk a much darker desire to undo that which we strive to do. I guess. Excuse me, anything to say, Sandra? No? Alright, bye. Alright. I guess we're going? Yeah, we're going. We go. We go. Onward to fight. At dawn, your companions are prepared to depart. Everyone is silent. Your travels are to take you back to the nest of Trieste, but soon after the stars shall draw you here again. So only a handful more liberation rites. I've really got to decide. It's probably down to May or Pamit for me right now. But Volfred seems, I don't know, pretty capable, like, either way here or in the Commonwealth, to be honest. The unmistakable remains of Exilius always headed, which protrude from the ash and fire there below. Some have taken it to be a work of sculpture, either. The mare Titan vanquished by the scribe Trieste Tiphys, she broke the land beneath her burning hooves and whinnying vengeance. The Book of Rites, the tale of Titan, felled by Saint Trieste Tiphys. That is more unbelievable than the thought that some daring exiles over many years carved the Titan's visage out of stone. Be that as it may, the climate and the cliffs are home now to exiled harps, such as Essence, whom you faced here when you first arrived. Even they do not know of a local sacred significance. True. Volfred's a bet something of value? Okay. Or vocations. We literally only have Volfred. To rear up, but literally we don't even need money, so I guess we'll do vocations. Everyone will be max experience. Anyone to chat to? No one wants to chat to us anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. Survey the High Wind Cove. You volunteered to survey the stifling vapours around the Black Wagon together with May and Pamela. Oh, can we go now, miss? Let's go, let's go. The search turns up nothing of note, but wandering with May and Pamela provides reprieve on a long day of a road. Together you return to the wagon in somewhat better spirits. You should have time remaining with which you may pursue your vocations. Still no one to chat to? Well, literally the other one to really train up as Volfred, so we'll do that. I mean, we have Pamela, but come on, 65. We could have put a Greater Stars thing on, to be honest, then we could have actually got it done, but whatever. You've offered go over what you know of the celestial landmarks you have been to, and how their properties impact the Nightwings and Rites. You can tell he knows many of them well by now. I'm not sure if we want to use Pam for the next rite, because I don't want to get her on banishment sickness, because I think we've used her otherwise 3 times in a row. As we traverse life's many unexpected challenges, so must we convey a variety of terrain along our quest. Again, we only got 4 people, so eventually someone's going to have to be 3 times in a row, right? Now think about it. I think that's just necessary, but just by pure maths. But maybe we can find out a bit more about Dalbert, or maybe we have found out about Dalbert. I don't think we know his backstory or why he got banished to the downside, so, you know, I'm eager to find out, I suppose. Hello, Falconron. The Nest of Trieste, page revealed. And it is nice to go back to these places which we haven't been to actually get more lore. The ashen effigy of a nightmare titan, Xilvius horse-headed, looms as dark as ever the precipice of a black basin, where her chaotic influences sundered the land itself until it wept with fire. The very instant that a graceful friend Trias Tifus finally laid to rest the greater titan with the power of a holy scepter of the empire, the stars shone down upon us all with a blinding light. Trias thought that she could bear her children in the warmth there, but alas, now the stars revisit the locale with regularity. The fishes in the rock do pose more danger than ones ought to invite, but a summons to the nest is to be honoured. Cool. Yeah, this is a harp land, isn't it? Trieste is the harp person? The harp, scribe? Maybe? I don't know. Hey, you guys, where'd your friend, the big one with the horns, like, frowning, stuff like that? Something happened there, or what? Heard a crazy story, she just blew it on out of it or something. Anyways. You want to say? No, we just gotta sell this stuff. Jodario's horn goes down there. You're not getting this. We don't have any money. Thanks, guys. Good luck with everything you're going to tonight. Falcon Run. Why don't you ever want to get liberated, Falcon Run? You and the others are busy picking yourself for the commencement of a rite this evening, when you notice me behaving strangely, more than usual. Maybe he is here. I think he has to be. Somewhere nearby? Oralek, you mean? She notices you then. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. Oh, it's just, I think maybe my friend is here. And I was hoping to say hi to him before we have to do the ceremony with a starboard. Wait, that's him. My friend is here. He's here. Just send your adversaries of fate arrive on the other side of the nest of Trieste. They begin making necessary preparations. They're your friend? May rushes over to them before anyone can stop her, even as the stars above start shining through the darkness. Wait, what? This is May's backstory? May remembers now, I suppose. We don't really need to do the Greater Titan stuff anymore, the more I think about it. To level things up, but we're going to do it just to make sure it's like a close fight. But we don't really need, like, any more XP, do we? It just kind of is what it is. I mean, we've already basically maxed out everyone. Almost. And it again raises the question of what happens with a liberation, right, if we maxed out everyone.
Leader, it seems the stars once more have mustered wherewithal to usher in the rites.
Yeah, the stars are pretty cool. Still burning for us to try and get as many of us out as possible.
An age is ending.
Mm.
Surely you must know by now that you shall never all be free.
I do in fact know that voice. So this was a revelation which happened about a few other times. What?
But I digress, of course.
It's not a census plan. Oh, but this is a really good Panther map.
Some of us hold dear the teachings of the scribes.
I don't know, we'll see.
Oh, hello again. Hello.
Oh, why? Indeed, young one. Hello indeed, young one. We have a fate, and once again we hail you and all the Nightwings.
Thanks. I was wondering, may I speak to your son?
Why, I do not see why not. Let me see here. Alma? Alma, where are you? Oh, I'm begging your pardon, young one, but my son, he's not always punctual, you see. Hold, I shall go and fetch him.
Oh, okay. I mean, my friend, I hope that he remembers me.
You? Wait, where is father? Father?
Oh, hello again. Hello again. Your father, he went looking for you. He did not... Did you not see him?
No, I did not see him. This best not be some Nightwing's trick, or else I'll... Ah, there you are, Alma. Our cordial adversary wishes to salute you, I believe.
Oh, that's right. I mean, here, this is my salute. I'm saluting you. It's nice to see you, and may the scribes watch over you, okay? I want them to watch over us as well, but maybe just this time. Or not just this time, but for certain other times, maybe. We can watch over all of us, okay?
The two of them stand and watch as May skips over to rejoin your group. Unusual saw that one. She is. She is about your age. Father! No! Alma, you sly dog, you.
I'm back. Sorry, Emily. I'm ready now to do my part however I can.
Choose now your band of traitors. How many liberation rites have everyone done? Yeah, okay, you can't see. So we're bringing Bertrude. Okay, Volfred, absolutely, is now going to basically be brought in every single rite. Bertrude. And I want to bring May.
The scribes. I hope they're watching all of us.
I don't want to risk Pam for getting banishment sickness. Steel yourself, Alma, and prepare to face our adversaries once again. Always, Father. Let us prevail, here and now. Let us do so indeed, my son. Sure. Maybe? I don't know. Now here's a real question. Does oh, Bertrude's like charge up got so much faster, my word. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, I didn't see it coming. You're right. I just want to cut off that. What on earth? Alright. I suppose. Whee! Just a regular old jump. Dows in 5 seconds after saluting with Y. What does Lucky Break even do? Oh, that's a salute. Oh, he saluted when Dows, so there you go, 45 gold. Bertrude is fast. Bertrude is actually one of the fastest, it seems. Not as fast as Gilman or Ruki, obviously, but... What are you doing, you? Put your mask back on. We're in the middle of a rite.
Oh, I know. It's just, I wanted to say, I think you're very brave, is all, I think. Because we have encountered many triumvirates by now. I mean, we have a dissidents, and the tempers, and...
What are you talking about? Get to the point.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, my name is May. I wanted you to know my name. It's May, since I know yours.
I see. Then ready yourself, May. We shall not hold back. Ew, is this a little crash? A bit of a random crash, I'm not gonna lie. So it is. His son's all awkward. It's adorable, young love. Oh god. So Lucky Break just basically means that you cannot be got rid of. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whee! Okay, so we're now in the lead. Oh, we can't end on this next one. Unless we get Wolfrid's to score. Oh, that's not how that works, is it? Does Maze Maze is the ones that bounce, right? Oh, we can't... I do kind of want to try and get Wolfrid to score. Go on, Wolfrid! No! Come on, Wolfrid. I'll just walk into you. Okay, never mind. We're just going to score with Maven. Have it be done. Whee! Oh god, a little bit too far. Oh, but maybe Wolfrid now can get the final score. Just missed, did you? So Lucky Break, does that just mean... Oh, it's probably a chance for you to... You just jumped into the fire. You just jumped into the fire. It's probably a chance to come back after being banished. That must be what it is.
Their adversaries must be crying tears of shame.
Tears of shame. Well, I don't know. Maybe a little crush is going on between me and Alma?
Wait, oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, I think.
Oh, young one, you must not say such things. You are of the Nightwings, the most envied of all triumvirates. We aspire to your greatness and your legacy. Father, please, no more of this. They prevailed. We need not grovel at their feet.
Alma. Is it? Alma? I just had a question.
Ask quickly, and then go about your business.
Oh, would you be my friend?
What?
I was wondering if you would be my friend, because I don't have a lot of friends, and you're brave and gentle with your father, so...
Oh. I shall see you in a little while, my son. Oh, what?
The Skyves, were they not friends? I chose to think they brought us here to be closer together, not to be apart.
Aww, a little love blooming between those two, maybe? May cannot rise in rank, okay. You don't need to say so explicitly. I got it. Oh. Hello. I didn't expect you to level up after this. It's possible our plan shall not succeed, despite our fiercest efforts here and in the Commonwealth. But I know for certain that our efforts shall not be in vain. We learn and strive together. We prevail or we fail together. On this path we share, it has been and shall continue to be my greatest honour. So what do we want? Do we want shield allies, or do we want... I guess we want guardian sapling. This one isn't very useful. I don't use a shield at all. That better not pop up now every single time. It better just be this once. Otherwise, that's literally going to come up every single time. We do got to make sure Pamela levels up, because we do want her to be liberated. Probably. It's either her or me, I think. I don't know. I'm going back and forth on it. Inside a wagon after defeating fate, Bertrude is discussing aspect of the outcome with the others when Malone Mitchell seeks you out. Pardon the interruption, reader, but I may need to ask a moment of your time. While the night is clear enough for you to see, please come have a look outside. Perhaps the news of your next destination may further stir the heart of your companions. Among what stars yet remaining shining in the night, one of them now burns as bright as ever have you seen. Wait, what? We've only done one liberation. Oh, one more right. This must be the final liberation right then. Wait. I've messed up. Because Pamitha isn't max XP, but everyone else is max XP. I can't liberate Pamitha. Ah! I hope there's one more liberation right after this. Oh well. I guess we'll liberate me. The cycle turns even more quickly now, until such time as it shall shudder to a halt. I wonder if we do 2 liberation rites in a row. He makes a sound then, almost like a laugh. I forget myself, reader. I should not say such things. The scribes, they would say that one ought to focus on the path in front of her. And when we set forth to walk along a laboured path, it can be all too much if we stand back and look upon it as a whole. We may well decide to turn around. But if we begin to walk while casting down our gaze, and whilst resisting well the urge to look too far ahead, we may make steady, careful progress. Soon enough, we may arrive where we endeavoured. But I shall bid you a good evening. You had best retire for the night, for when first daylight comes, it shall be time again to take to the skies. Hello, May. I'm sorry, May, you're going to get liberated. May seems very happy about something and has been chanting softly to herself. On closer inspection, however, she seems to be engaged in conversation with a wagon wall.
And so, after the rite, he said to me, farewell. Can you believe it, little brother? He said that when he left to go find Mr. Dalbert. He went on ahead. And so I think that maybe we are friends now. Don't you think so too? We have a lot in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? For instance, we're both fighting for those we care about, for those who helped us when we needed it. Is that not so? He's very lucky to have met Mr. Dalbert, isn't he?
She falls silent for a time then.
It cannot be that the 8 scribes intended that all of us just have to fight each other all the time. It just cannot be. So many whom we face. Ah, they don't like us very much, do they? But if we prevail against them, it must mean that they cannot go home, even if they really want to. So that's why they don't like us. Back home, when they told me to stop being me, I didn't like them either. You know, you want to know what I think, little brother? I think the scribes put us together in all of this so we can learn from one another and grow closer together as friends. That's what I think, little brother. And I told him so. And maybe the next time we see Alma and Mr. Dalbert again, they'll be happier to see me then.
She bounds off, noticing you as she goes.
Hi, miss.
You sense some burdens lifted from her, and her knowledge of her rights, however informal it may be, has crystallised into a deeper understanding. She gains +1 hope permanently. So that's probably the rounding off of her character arc, isn't it? We're probably never going to see Alma again, I'm going to be honest. So I think we actually have seen everyone's stories now, apart from the accusers, maybe? I'm not sure if I remember the accuser's story, but... Hello? Oh. Is that Orlek? Your wagon reels from the impact of some sort of massive object slamming into it mid-fight. False night wings. Orlek calls down to all of you from atop his wagon. Again, you seek to climb that cursed mountain beneath us. Again, you seek to take my rightful place. I should send you crashing down to it, that you might fall as I have. He stares down at all of you. But I shall not. Rather, we shall meet upon the summit, ere the last cycle of a rite is ended. Until then... Ah, I've messed up. This is the last rite. Oh no, he probably means the next one. So we probably have one more rite after this one. May is being liberated this time, so, you know, let's get May a little bit of a buff. You make landing on the sacred allodial after your encounter with Orlek. Orlek spoke the truth. He's the right to claim the summit. When the time comes, Celeste shall deem him worthy and shall let him pass. While he has transgressed against the rites, he has also already been anointed and prevailed. Nothing is written in the book on this, and liberty ought already be his. For the time, it seems that he has not yet travelled to the summit. Perhaps he's still making preparations of his fellow exiles. Surely he's allowed to just walk into the thing then, because he's won before. When exactly Orlek intends to make good on his promise, he did not make clear. For now, you are to confront and build and withdrawn upon the summit, but first you may prepare. Surely he can already just be like, Yeah, you know, that whole thing, like, I was allowed to, like, go, and, you know, I won my freedom, but then, like, my teammate betrayed me. Can't I just, like, cash that in now, maybe? Seems a bit messed up otherwise, you know, we're kind of doing this whole thing about the Commonwealth being messed up, and we're trying to sort of overturn the Commonwealth because it's got a flawed system in place. I feel like the liberation rights also, I guess they've been made and it's been appointed by the Commonwealth in the first place, so I guess that kind of like feeds into the fact that the liberation rights are kind of messed up in the first place. I don't really know. Later afternoon, your company made through the sublime grandeur of the temple system to a monument of Under King Ormus.
As scribes, if it is truly your will that the cycle of Rite shall soon be ended, then I look forward to its glorious conclusion. May the weariest among us reap your generous blessings, and may we all, who are so fortunate to be a part of your traditions, bear you in our hearts forever.
You return to Wagon after she has finished paying her respects. The summit awaits, but first there's time to continue practicing your vocations. Oh, we can actually let Pamela go free. Okay. It's either Pamela or May. One of them is guaranteed to be allowed to go free this right. So we might as well do this.
Oh, I certainly read, darling. How good of you to ask.
You and Pamela compare thoughts on how each of your fellow exiles can contribute to the prevailing right. In which groups of free they maybe can achieve their very best. I won't be the very best.
I used to soar above the mountains of the highway remnants, and we would see the Commonwealth shining down on the horizon. It enraged us, the mere sight of it. I can fly free no longer, yet that anger, I don't feel it anymore.
So either she's banished, or she flies fast. I think we want to fly faster, probably.
It's fortunate we have someone like you to keep us off and getting at each other's throats.
So it's either Pamela or May. I don't know if Pamela wants to be liberated. I don't know if May wants to be liberated. I mean, my instinct is to go with Pamela for now. Oh, hello. In the quiet solitude of Mount Alodo, you encounter a messenger imp to come to deliver news and rumours from the other side. The news this time pertains to Jodario, whom you liberated at the fall of Solium. You learn Jodario's past transgressions have all been forgiven. She soon was to be reinstated on the Blood Border on the presumption that she wanted her old status back. In fact, she was offered an especially prestigious leadership position in the First Veil, an elite Blood Border platoon shrouded in secrecy other than the famous results of its operations. The Commonwealth Veiled leaders are always surrounded by sentinels in similar garb, for demons such as she could not be seen in the streets. But she refused to gesture, rather bluntly, the report suggests. Instead, she sought Volfred's agents, as well as several of her former fostered sons and daughters, and so the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. The last part of the messenger imp's news must have been damaged in transit, though it appears to be in Jodaro's own words. All you can tell it that it says, await. Oh, you thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Your companions are excited to discuss the news.
I wonder what the rest of her message said. Do you think she still has her horns now that she's back up there? Oh, you can...
That's not your voice.
Oh, you can envision it. A demon such as she set loose within Commonwealth.
Having someone of Jodaro's will and stature with us on the other side shall pave a way to a brighter future. That was not Wolfred's voice. that felt different, but hit like a different part of my throat. The news of Jodaro's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Your companions gain +1 hope for the next rite. Okay, so everyone's got like a huge amount of hope for the next rite, which is good. Which may be the last liberation. No, I don't know. Surely Aurelek must have a chance to get freedom at some point. So we must fight him. So if we actually do fight Unmilled here, my prediction is the next rite will be the final rite. Which seems reasonable, because then we'll have no more companions. So we basically have two people have to be left behind, and at this rate it's Volfred and Odmilda. Probably. I mean, or it's going to be May and Odmilda. It depends. I want to have a chat with May and be like, yo May, do you like it in the downside compared to the Commonwealth? I don't know. You return once more to a scribe's gate, where the gate guardian awaits under a dim sky.
The exiles of Nightwings, and you, Tariq. This is to be one of our final meetings.
Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and afterwards I would have words with you in private if you please.
It seems rather late for words now, Tariq, but I shall hear them once your charges cross the gate. Now, all of you, come forth. Please state your names, and what it is that you seek whilst crossing the scribe's gate. Once more your companions cross the gate, one after another, and once more you follow them in turn. Celeste regards you all and waves you through to the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. And Tariq?
Aye, Celeste.
You may rejoin the others in a while. For now, I would hear those words of yours.
Certainly, Celeste. Everyone, I shall see you I shall see you shortly. That's how you speak. Oh, music. I don't know, I think we have just enough time to do a liberation rite, as long as we're quick with it. Yeah, about 5 minutes? Probably. No one wants to talk to us anymore. It's really lonely. What about Sandra? Hold on. Sandra? Come on, buddy. Still nothing on her mind. You've got nothing on your mind. Nothing on your mind. Hey guys, cold getting up here, but worth it. Let me tell you, customers have been stopping by. Okay, I'm maybe exaggerating, just a little, since I've been waiting here a little while. I guess, but you buying anything? +1 presence, +1 quickness. Yeah, we only need one of these. I don't know what we need. Who do we buff? We'll probably give Bertrude quickness. We're just stacking up our Bertrude because we know Bertrude's going to stick with us until the end of time. 14 quickness, nice. Let's commence a liberation rite, I suppose. The time has come to deliver one of your fellow exiles to a homecoming in the Commonwealth. Lest your adversaries are withdrawn, achieve the same instead. The lone minstrel returned and approaches you as you wait a signal from the stars. There's something I wish to ask you, reader. Something which ordinarily would not be my place to discuss in any detail. You've observed the stars. If you would not mind my asking you in such a direct manner, how many liberation rites are you supposing yet remain? Is this the very last? 2 remaining, including this one now. Perhaps the lone minstrel asks you a leading question to break the news that this will be your final stand. The rate at which the stars are vanishing and the cycle is hastening, leading to only one conclusion. The stars and future liberation be damned, what matters is happening right here, right now. 2 is my guess. You tell him the only logical deduction, which you had been able to make based on all your reading of the stars of late, that there will be one final liberation rite after tonight. I concur with your evaluation, reader, madame. I wish to make certain you are aware, now that you and the Nightwings may yet make most of the remaining time together with us. As to what shall happen once the final liberation rite is ended, we soon shall both find out. But lo, it seems to be called upon once more. Look forth. This is where the voice is like, ugh, you suck. Reader, you're terrible, you're the worst, I hate you, you burned all my crops, and you know, you stole all my Weetabix in the morning. Now I had to eat mini Weetabix, and you know it's not the same. I know the surface area volume ratio is different on it, but that's not the point. It gets like soggier when you put it in the milk for longer, and you know, people don't want that soggier Weetabix. You just want like a bit of a firmer texture to it, but not so much that it's crunchy and not so much that it's completely oversaturated. I know.
Ask that you think back for just a moment, if you please.
Of course, voice. To when?
When you first looked upon the Book of Rites, think back upon the words that it revealed.
Honestly, cannot remember.
Oblige the voice that tells you more.
More what?
Oblige the voice that tells you more.
More what?
Would that the scribes were here among us still.
What?
I would not sing your praises to them, for sure.
Alright, rude, I guess.
I trust that you shall savor this occasion. You
It's
shan't
just
have
totally
to
uncalled for.
oblige me for much longer.
I guess that's good. The pyre is burn, and each of the triumvirate is prepared and present and prepared. I concur, the pyre is burn, and each of the triumvirate is present and prepared.
When anointed over withdrawn, come forth now, declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto the adversaries and Nightwings.
The bug dweller Admiral appears from the shadows and reaches for a mask.
We are known to be witch and murder. Our adversaries, they are nothing to us, or the one we serve. Ye shall be devoured in the coming of age, an age of strife, brought down by the fell wings and many seeing eyes of ye slack the ash to the born.
You speak blasphemy upon the sacred site, Admiral. If you value your liberty, I suggest you cease your mocking of the scribes.
The scribes may fail to stop ye slack, and he shall rise again. As for ye Nightwings, ye have no consequence in ye slack's grand design.
I don't know, it seems like a pretty good consequence that you're not allowed to be liberated. She does the mask once more.
Soon we shall return upon the land which ye slack shall usurp, though we shall offer him our blood and that of many, many others.
Right? I guess.
Nightwings, your choice. In whose name shall you conduct this liberation rite? I wish you was the scribes in making your choice, reader, and I wish you to come prepare our song with me, Tariq.
Is Pamela an option?
Shall you attempt to send home this time?
We can now choose everyone because everyone's equal. That makes sense. Pamela, here's your time.
So I'm to get my shot at all this then. How very thoughtful of you, reader, darling.
Who shall be at her side?
Wilfred and Bertrude, probably? Yeah, Wilfred's our last defensive member, so let us prevail on this night for you, Panther, and for the good of our ailing nation. And I mean, these are both really good, but Pyre is already quite good at clearing away. Nah, let's choose Bertrude.
We shall lend our support to that one then.
I don't think Bertrude's participated in Liberation Rite yet, so...
Soon, Stack. Very soon we shall release thee. We shall release thee. And as for ye Nightwings, we have much in store for ye.
Alright, I guess. Maybe, I don't really know.
Commence.
What? What? You can't do that. I mean, I guess you can, but... $22? Oh, I missed. That was highly embarrassing, but don't you worry. If anything, we should probably score with a milled because... Whee! Go! No! Oh, that's the wrong person. Go, 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 go! What? Oh, I didn't need to slam dunk. I could have just tucked it in. I didn't realize I had 3 seconds left until they next respawned. What? Pardon me?
Isak, we invoke thee for we seek thy ancient strength. Befall our enemies within thy blood. Damnation to the Nightwings, damnation to the scribes.
The invocations of Isak, your adversary's witch and murder's curse shall summon forth dark pools of banishing equal wheresoever any exile is banished to hear this night. Oh, what? That seems dangerous. Alright, just casually toss it in. Oh my word. Just slam dunk it. 22, 34. Okay, so we're quite equal, but remembering we also do have Wolfred's emergency last health bar thing, so it's not too bad, hopefully. Get dropped for once. Ho ho ho! Triesta's plume! And Pamifer gets her freedom.
The blasted Nightwings proved their worth.
And we only have one more left, of which it's going to be May, Wolfred, or Bertrude. And probably May. I don't know, but Wolfred's done a lot for us. Maybe he should get liberated. I don't know how he feels about it, to be honest, but I swear there was a thing about readers can't be liberated. For whatever reason.
The exile appointed by the Nightwings.
Hopefully, Pamifer, you can learn to forgive yourself, I suppose. You did what you thought was best for Tamifer, you know, and her own sort of bravado. And, you know, having a heart representative on the other side will hopefully bring peace between the Commonwealth and Highway remnants. Maybe? I don't really know. It was a bit more complicated than just that, but we'll see how it goes. What you got to say about this, Pamifer?
Know that this affront against ye Stack has been recorded, and his vengeance shall darken the skies.
I wonder if I bet we do this liberation right, and then we immediately have another liberation right. That's my only guess.
So, what am I, supposed to give a speech or something then? Reader, darling, all of you, look, I've no idea still why you picked me. Well, I do have one, but I don't think it's right. If you'd wanted to get rid of me by now, you needn't have gone to such lengths. And so I'm left only to conclude that you did this for me. I did. The years I spent down here. In one sense, they've been all such a waste. Just utterly for nothing. Spectacularly so. I thought that my relationship with Tamifer had nowhere left to go but up, but... well, you know, not quite the case. But then I think on what would have become of me, had I made no attempt to set things right. Had I not done everything I have, I could not have lived with that, I think. I was so certain my life would end down here. I'm only now beginning to consider that the opposite may have came true instead. What I'm trying to say is... thanks. To all of you. I mean that. Now I guess I'd better head on to back to that damned Commonwealth, so... bottoms up. She plunges into the water of a shimmer pool and disappears on view, though her voice still rings out. All we'll have to see what we can do out there, provided that my sisters haven't had their way with it just yet. Anyway, let's find a way to keep in touch. But just in case, goodbye. Pamitha earned back her freedom. May she return in glory. Godspeed, Pamitha. Did we do 2 liberation rites this episode? No, we didn't, right? We did a liberation rite last episode. So we can actually title these the 6th, no, 5th and 6th. Wait, how many liberations have we done? I don't know, 5 or 6 or so. You don't need to tell me Wolfred and Bertrude cannot rise in rank. I know. So we'll get to the end of whatever cutscene this is. When we get a natural stopping point, that's when we'll round off this episode. It was quite a long one. This will be. Basically, next time we get to a menu. You return to Wagon after having prevailed against the Withdrawn in the Liberation Rite. Excellently done, Nightwings. Would that we make good of all such incidents?
You succeeded in liberating Pamitha, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. The last of the lights stars still shine for us above. At this point, what is to become of our plan? 83% needn't be the subject of our speculation. I trust that we'll learn the outcome soon enough. Only 83% though. Even if we liberate everyone, that's still not going to be enough. Because that boosted by 8%. Probably by the time we get next liberation rite, it's going to be up to 85. We liberate one more person, that'll probably bump it up to about 93. So we must be able to do one more thing to get the plan to succeed. 83% chance is, you know, the odds are in our favour, but I'm someone who prefers guarantees, you know. Let's not be a gambler. Let's try and get a guarantee in if we can. Our action to this point shall pave the way, perhaps our faith as well. So let us focus on this. We stand upon the brink of the last turn of the cycle of the rites. Soon we'll have a final chance to get one of you home. Now, reader, up for a little stargazing. Let's see where the downside we should be returning for these final rites. You turn back towards the darkness to look up on the last few stars too stubborn to relinquish a light. The scribe stars yet burned for you atop of a sacred mountain. So we must fight Oralek in the next one. So I guess the accusers just never get a chance, which, you know, kind of sucks for them, I suppose. And the Pyre hearts. Yeah, one more liberation, right? Okay, so I guess we'll talk to the accusers if we can. I really don't care about Chastity, I'm gonna be honest. He's just annoying, I'll be honest. I don't remember what the accusers are. He's a crooked cop, right? I don't know whose story he ties up with. Once more, he faced our accusers, then, although, I wonder. He hesitates before saying anything any further. You cannot sense his thoughts. I apologise. I was lost in thoughts there for a moment. Let us make way for the spring of Yomia, where everyone is feeling more refreshed, as much as possible. No, we're not. We'll save a conversation for next time because we're going to run out of time. We're running way over time. So, for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Pyre. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me, Dear Darling, Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now. Coming up to the end of a liberation rite soon.